Well, it's been some time, but we are back. I want to say hello and thank you to everyone that has been sitting around for the last 3 or so weeks waiting for something to happen on this YouTube channel. A lot has happened from Talladega to Martinsville, Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, the NASCAR Championship, and the season ending at Phoenix, just I want to say a couple weeks ago. But nonetheless, we are back, we are here, and we're ready to see what is ready to take place under the lights at Daytona. Happy Veterans Day weekend, everyone that has been watching, for all the veterans watching back at home. So thankful for you guys. About 4 minutes out, and then we'll get ready to go racing at the World Center of Racing. Something to note, well, e-tickets, yes, still on the horizon. Apparently there's new updates to the car track combos, a couple, I want to say, setup updates as well, aero package changes, and yes, we are at Daytona with the Legacy Gen 4. And technically, this never raced with this car track combo, but it is the only way to get Daytona under the lights. I'm John Ramos. Want to say hello and thank you to everyone that also tuned in last week to All-American 400 weekend. We know we got rained out on Friday. Did have great racing Saturday evening for the All-American 100, near 2-hour race, because we just couldn't seem to get past lap 27. Then once we did, it was all hands on deck. Plus, more to show, because with the off-season now coming in for myself, the regular season for sim racing kind of takes place where it's all sim events. Or for instance, we're streaming this Friday evening. Thursday, I'll be streaming with Koofandy. Going to be a lot of fun. And next week, we'll see how that all runs. Still considering an e-ticket for November, but if it doesn't happen, the next e-ticket event will be at Chicagoland, we believe, December 19th. I'll fact check that in just about a matter of moments. And yes, it is December 19th, which is a Friday night. We'll go back to Chicagoland for the Great American 500. Still opportunities to join if you are watching from around the globe. We know we didn't announce that we'll be streaming tonight till very late this afternoon. By the time we announced it, some were caught off guard, so we gave drivers and teams a little bit more of an opportunity to join in. Best part about us, well, it is a solo show, so we can bring drivers in whenever we need. Let's start with Daniel Mosteller. Most, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I think it's great. I'm seeing names I haven't seen in a while. Daryl Mays is back. Jackson Buys, Joseph Armstrong. We know Joe's become a recent, I want to say, iRacing streamer. Justin Champagne returning. We didn't know if we were going to stream today or not. It was briefly mentioned to about 4 or 5 people. We'll be back this Friday. Off-season's here. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means more racing. What do you think?
That sounds pretty fun.
Indeed. What have you been doing recently?
Been in college. Nothing special, really, honestly. I've just been chilling.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Anything recently on iRacing? Is the Moon Car 24 going to happen?
I don't think so. My sneakers, I haven't raced as much as I normally would. But I want to actually get back in.
Well, that's good. I feel like everyone's kind of taking a hiatus, including with the off-season coming in. I know the algorithm has been slammed with what the playoffs will be next year, if there will even be playoffs with that, with the NASCAR Cup Series. A couple other things to note: short track racing coming to a close, at least on my end. You finally got to go to a super late model event. What was it, in 2024? What did you think of it?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I had an open mind going into it because I had never been to one before, but I really liked it. Wish they had more of it up here. Really outside of Stafford, there really isn't a lot of short track racing, so I definitely am down there. Maybe try to definitely catch a couple of them.
All right, well, we're going to get ready to qualify here, and after qualifying, we got the duels and everything else kind of lines up. 20 seconds left on the clock. We'll go ahead and chat with you a little bit later. Mosteller, multi-time e-ticket champion. We'll bring in William Schmidt, who actually was one of the few drivers that have won an e-ticket in December. He won the Ford 400 back in 2022. Schmidt, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, we're back. It's kind of weird. I feel like for me, too, I have to readjust. I'm used to seeing one thing, and now we're back to the sim racing on another. Single car qualifying, this car apparently has changed. It's more line sensitive. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like how it was in the early 2000s. So quality isn't the greatest. It's much like a train, but it's definitely realistic, so I'll give it that.
All right, yep, and we got single car qualifying. We have the duels coming up after that. We believe Charlotte is next. For the ones that are wondering, Bristol is a TBD. It depends on how many likes we get on the stream. You know, 200 likes? No, not even. How about 150? 150 likes. I'll lower it even more. Screw it. 100 likes, we'll do Bristol. That'll be round number 3 for the ones that are watching back at home. Right now, it'll be this and Charlotte. Those are the 2 that are guaranteed tonight. Charlotte might be with the ARCA Gen 6. What has it been like racing the ARCA Gen 6 as of recent?
I mean, not much has really changed. I feel like at Charlotte specifically, I feel like they've updated it a lot, where it doesn't feel super draft heavy anymore. I mean, there's still draft involved in it, but definitely not as much as before. So, yeah, I mean, I would still expect some, like, kind of pseudo super speedway type stuff, but definitely not as bad as before.
All right, well, we're going to get ready to go in about 4 minutes. Everyone else locks back in. Has iRacing been on it, Dead, recently? Has there been anything exciting going on?
Not really. I've barely even been on the service. I've just done leagues and stuff.
Really?
That's really about it.
That seems to be a common tale right now for a lot of people. I don't know if it's just off-season. I mean, we know we have our big e-ticket coming up, the Florida 500 in February, which, I mean, it's almost taken reign as one of the biggest e-tickets. That and NWP, no doubt about it. We're thinking about re-adding speed weeks. We'll bring back the Clash at USA, unless they add Bowman Gray. We'll bring in, we'll probably bring back the Battle at the Beach. Also thinking about adding Tailgate as a community event. A multi-class race at Sebring with Xfinity and the Truck Series. So it's looking really interesting to see how we all work that out. What has been the big missing factor of iRacing as of recent?
Really pinpoint it. I feel like it's just with like NASCAR content as a whole, because I feel like iRacing and other aspects is doing fine, but I feel like just the excitement in general for
the
NASCAR
oval
stuff
side
is, yeah, the oval side is at an all-time low, I would say.
Really?
That's what I feel like.
Should we try GT racing? Should we try and go into IMSA?
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Because it seems like where iRacing lacks on the oval side right now, it is true. The road side has absolutely taken off. At least from what I've seen. At least on social media.
Yeah, I've been seeing like a lot of like iRacing clips and stuff. The ones that I have seen mostly have been like road stuff. If it's been on the oval side, it's mostly been something negative, like some guy like LePaging a field, or you know, iRacing bugging out. So I feel like the road side is definitely where it's at right now compared to, you know, the oval side.
All right, well, it's going to be very interesting. I'm surprised there hasn't been any events or anything on that end, so we'll see how that rocks and rolls. An e-ticket, if we have an e-ticket in December, we might just have to start promoting right away. Going to be fun. Where would you like to see an e-ticket? We're thinking about going back to Chicagoland for multiple reasons.
I mean, Chicagoland I feel like would be a fine e-ticket, but one that, I mean, you're not going to be surprised to hear. I want that Eldora Dirt Derby e-ticket.
Which one do you want an e-ticket in?
The Eldora Dirt Derby.
And that was something that we were looking at for Speed Weeks, taking the trucks to Volusia. I don't know if it'll drive the same, but I mean, I know Eldora's more top heavy, Volusia's more bottom heavy.
Yeah, I don't know. So if we're doing that, I might have to buy that.
Volusia?
Yeah.
So it's been talked about for years. We're supposed to do it in 23, and then we're supposed to do it in 24, and then we're like, we're going to do it in 25, and then we scrapped it because we thought maybe only 2 for Speed Weeks would be enough before the duels in the main event, which it was. But I mean, it seems for whatever reason, every time we get into January, everyone just comes back to the iRacing side on the oval, and we kind of want to break some records for this year's, or should I say next year's Florida 500.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit for me there, but yeah, I mean, Florida, as long as it didn't go the way it did for me last year, I will take it. I mean, last year for me was really bad. Having to go through the duels, I had my sim like froze for like 3 seconds, completely lost the pack.
Really?
Yeah, so that's how I ended up getting into the LCQ. Then Vila and I were the only 2 people in the LCQ trying to make any moves, and we couldn't go anywhere. I ended up missing the show, and that's when I got into the fan vote.
Oh my gosh, the fan vote debacle between Sierra Clampert and William Schmidt. And we knew there was going to be problems with that. Like, the second we announced that there was going to be a fan vote, we went, someone's going to stuff the ballots if we do it on YouTube, but we got to do it on YouTube. but we might as well do third party first. And oh my gosh, that's. I think if we do fan vote again next year, we gotta figure out how to do it a little bit better.
100%.
Oh man.
And for the record, I do not know of any stuffing. If there was, it was none of my doing.
No, it was actually originally it was against you, remember?
Oh,
and then we
yeah,
found out that because if there's 600 concurrent viewers and there's 800 votes and then 1,000 votes, I wonder who's voting more than once. So we deleted it, went again. We basically went into a runoff for the political fans out there.
Fan vote overtime.
No, we went to fan vote overtime. And then, yeah, it opened the door for William Schmidt to make it.
Yeah, but then I blew an engine on my baby.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was like, are you kidding me?
And it didn't even stop there. The power supply unit in the back of my computer exploded an hour later.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Yeah,
I may have forgot about that.
Yeah, like an hour later it exploded. Like, I mean, I was worried my room was gonna catch on fire. Like, it was, like, sparks were flying. It was insane.
Did you pull her down pit road?
Oh yeah, I pulled her into the Best Buy, the Geek Squad. They got it all repaired. They put a new cooling system in it as well. They got a NZXT Kraken in there.
That's awesome. For our northern fans watching, if you're at least where southern Minnesota is, the northern lights are already visible. They should be able to reach Tennessee and in Kentucky, at least with the phone. So I'm hoping to see that. I have never seen it. Last time I had an opportunity to see it, it was race week at Nashville, and I didn't get to see it at all. So it was really unfortunate. All right, William Schmidt. Schmidt's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in Southern California. Are you still in Southern California?
Yeah, I'm still in SoCal.
Okay. All right, 10-lap duels. 6 drivers are going home. Top 40 make the field. It's not where it was before, where it's like 10 guys going home. What do you do here?
Let's see. Wait, how many people are in these duels? Let's see.
23, 20 go home. Or 20 advance, 3 per duel go home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so honestly from here, I think I just try to ride at the front. There's really no point going to the back, right? Especially when it's only 10 laps. So I'm going to try to get to the front. If I wreck, I wreck. Oh well. But, yeah, I mean, just beating 3 guys, it's theoretically should be pretty simple.
Indeed. All right, we're going to let you go. Good luck.
All right, thank you, man.
William Schmidt will be racing tonight once again. On the left side of your screen, you're seeing the drivers that are in duel number 1. Abraham Vila, Tobin, Boyles, Reyna. That is the fast 4. We'll have Chandler and others lined up as they'll get ready to go green. Owen Lebsack has joined the fray as well. 23 drivers. William Schmidt is in duel number 1 with Christian Delgado, Justin Champagne, William Johnson, Aiden Current, just to name a few. Joe Armstrong outside looking in early. With Xander McKinney, he elected not to qualify. 10 laps per duel. We will go to overtime if needed. Top 20 advance. And then a 30-lap main event. We do have throwback schemes. We have patriotic schemes. It is Veterans Day. Patriotic schemes plus duels being included in tonight's broadcast. Once again, we will be back Friday night. We expect a bigger crowd. We expect a bigger driver lineup, with us now announcing that we are streaming this Friday. For the Kufandi fans, we know we have a couple there in the chat. We'll be live on the Kufandi Amazon page this Thursday evening. Going to be a blast trying on menswear, showing off great clothing. Going to be cool. Chevrolets line up row number 1. Chevrolets line up row number 2. 2 manufacturers of the Gen 4. One day we'll be able to get the Toyota, the Dodge. We believe they are in the works. Can't wait till that becomes a thing. The Super Speedway package has been adjusted. Let's see how it flies. In duel number 1, we light the fuse from Daytona. No No change within the top 6, top 8, top 10. They line 2 by 2 as they did through the restart zone. Abraham Vila on the inside lane. No trading paint scheme on for himself. Boyles, Tobin, and others have yet to jump out of line. We saw 3 wide for just a moment on the entrance to turn 1 up to 33 degrees of banking, but no one else has been able to net gain a spot. It's Abraham Vila, the race leader, to turn 3. Vila, Boyles, Abraham Vila leads lap 1. We've seen the Gen 4 change since the beginning of Enter Night in America. The first e-ticket with the Gen 4, I believe it was the Brickyard 400 based off the 2007 event. That was the ARCA Gen 4, lower horsepower. I believe that was actually when there was General Tire on the side of the machines, and then iRacing introduced the Gen 4 with higher horsepower in 2024, if I'm not mistaken. And oh boy, did it put on a show. We're allowed multiple manufacturers, and then now they brought in the early Gen 4 from 2003, 2002, 2004 with the Super Speedway package. Currently only 2 manufacturers allow the Chevrolet and the Ford. Lap 2 in, new race leader is Cameron Chandler. As Vila slots into the second position. If you're just tuning on in, we say hello and welcome. Rush hour from Daytona International Speedway, mere miles from I-95 in Central Florida. Next e-ticket event that we are considering is late November for November 21st. No guaranteed name just yet. We're working on sponsors and funding to see if that is possible. If not, a December e-ticket looks to be very much in the works. Chicagoland has been interested, and we're looking to bring back the Great American 500 for the 2nd year in a row. Drivers enjoyed that event. The next gen did very well with multiple lanes of racing, multiple passing attempts for 500 miles. It seems to be that December blockbuster returning once more. We're looking at December 19th for it. Boyles on the inside, Davian Tobin. Now he's moved into that second position with help topside Jaden Reyna's interview. Left sack as Vila drops to the 6th position. 10 laps, that's all it is. Trouble turn 2. Multi-car incident, Matthew Post, Xander McKinney. McKinney junks it to the inside grass. Everyone else keeps it forward, keeps it straight. 3-car incident will stay green. That's the thing about duels. It's only a 10-lap sprint. You get the main event after. If it is not a big wreck, if it's not impacting the front runners, we keep it green. This puts Cheery back to 20th. Aiden Current back to 21st. He has damage. 3 drivers, the difference for 20th, 19th, and 18th. They will be in the transfer unless something changes. And when they right back there, those guys are already riding in the back to avoid an incident. With a smaller, limited amount of fields full of machines for duels, no guarantee of a caution. Snow on the ticker. It is that time of year. It was snowing in parts of the United States yesterday, down to Atlanta, through Middle Tennessee, East Tennessee, upwards to the Ohio Valley, and into Indiana. Just snow flurries, and now it's mostly sunshine elsewhere, but it's the time of year. I'm already listening to Christmas music. Some of you guys possibly are as well. Michael Bublé has been filling the radio stations left and right. To the ones also watching, yes, we do get 100 likes. We will get a 3rd race tonight. That will be at Bristol Motor Speedway. Round number 2 will be at the conclusion of Daytona. We'll be at Charlotte. We have it right now at Gen 4. We're thinking about changing it to ARCA. As viewers continue to file on in, we'll have a voting opportunity to see where we go for the next event. Michael Boyles, Cameron Chandler, Abraham Vila, top 3. Davian Tobin, Jaden Reyna up the 5th. Four to go as they reach the stripe. Vila back to 4th, not getting much help. And the worry about this package is that they're going to run single file. Now this car is meant for an abrasive surface Daytona. The Daytona everyone's used to from 2010 on back. Smoother surface. It is more worn out. It's not like the 2011 surface when it was jet black and virtually no tire wear. I mean, this surface has aged quite a bit at Daytona. It's getting upwards, I believe, of 15 years of old, or 15 years of age. But still somewhat smoother, as turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 used to be very abrasive in the final years of the old surface. 3 to go. Riker Byram into 13th. You don't expect much aggression from the drivers outside the top 10. Mosteller will be in duel number 2, as well as some others. Outside looking in, Xander McKinney, he's 2 laps down. Matthew Post, Aiden Currett. McKinney, the Ohio driver from Sandusky, went to the Jeg Series All-Stars Tour event back in April at Toledo Speedway, the Hemmelgarn Super Fitness 100, I believe it was called. And with 2 laps to go, Chandler continues to lead. Cameron Chandler has Vila in the mirror, Tobin in the gun sights. And the best part about the duels, these drivers figure out how this new aero package is working, how it adjusts, how it sways, and what they can see moving forward. Cameron Chandler to the outside, blocks William Schmidt. Daylight inside for Vila, blocks it a second time. Christian Delgado comes up the 7th, one side to the apron, 4 wide, and they're still trying to tear him up. No one fully goes around. 1 to go in duel number 1. It gets struck in his Riker Byram. Travis Prather, Zachary Steele. And now questioning on if they will advance. And once the leader gets in the triangle, you can't throw the caution. Vila inside, Tobin looking top. Davian Tobin to the race lead. Cameron Chandler, top end. Can he steal duel 1 at Daytona? Tobin blocks. Chandler advances. Abraham Vila below the line. May have gotten it. Scoring says I want to say yes. Cameron Chandler by 4 1/1000ths of a second. Who advances? Byram is in, Prather is in, Matthew Post is out. Watch again. Just got him. So 20 drivers already locked in to the main event. 20 more, or should we say 23 more, left to see if they could fill the final 20 spots. Who heard this rumor? Tony Stewart back in the NASCAR Truck Series with Dodge. We do know he has the alliance with Mopar and his success shown in drag racing as of recent. 3-time NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion. Jackson Buys, Kevin Champagne, Eric Lambombard, Johnson Bianco, Everett Counts is back, Chase Smith, Mosteller starting deep in the field, and others ready to go. Let's chat with Riker Byram. Byram, John Ramos, you got a copy? Byram, John Ramos, you got a copy? All right, this aero package, I heard it changed. Did it drive any different?
You know, I can't really tell because I don't drive these very much, but it seems like it's near impossible to do anything if you don't have somebody behind you. So it's pretty tough. You want to stay close to the guy in front of you for sure.
Is it a handful?
You know what? I don't think they had a long enough run to be able to tell, but it did kind of seem it did kind of seem like when you get into the corner and you kind of drop the elevation kind of drops a little bit into the corner, it wants to get loose. It just doesn't have enough wear on the tires yet to get loose. I think if you get a 15-lap run in, it's possible that these things will get loose on entry.
All right, well, very fun, very interesting indeed. We'll get the one to go this time by. You made the show. There was almost a little bit of a scare there. What happened?
I'm not sure. Somebody got shot down on the apron and just went into chaos there. I almost made it through, and somebody clipped my left rear quarter panel right at the last second. I just spun it around the grass and turned and stuck it in the second gear and took off. Somehow it popped back up. I don't know how.
All right. Duel 1 complete, 20 more laps, and we'll have 10 more laps, we'll have the completion of duel number 2. You'll be watching on, and well, good luck in the main show.
Thank you. Y'all enjoy it.
That is Riker Byram. Ready to go green. Dinda, Sanders, Zenderbaum, Meadows, Leach and Hall. Hayscar makes on left on the pit road. Let's light the fuse in duel number 2. Buys early advantage on the bottom. He got a shove by Kevin Champagne onto the Daytona super stretch. Outside lane does not get going the way it needs to. Everyone else mostly still stuck 2 by 2. Dinda, Annie Leach, Gabriel Jordan, Lane Sanders. Has not moved from the inside lane. Jackson Buys leads lap 1. Darrell Mays. Oh, he's been peeking under Cody Meadows. Has not been able to fully commit. Eric LeBombard. Should I say Lambombard? Trying to make something work, blocking deeper in the field. Andres Vada's in 5th. Johnson back to 9th. It'll be 8 laps to go when they reach back to the tri-oval. Jackson Buys, so far the man to beat. He led lap 1, he'll lead lap 2. Kevin Champagne trying to make something work on the outside lane. You got to think about what was mentioned before by Riker Byram. The only way you can make a second lane work with this package, with the restrictor plate, is if you got somebody helping you behind. Onto the super stretch. Top lane trying to get going. David Johnson in the big Ford. So far, 22 drivers left racing for 20 spots in the main group. Now down to 21. Chad Hornish has lost the draft. Eric Gambrill has also lost the draft. Chase Smith, Owen Zenderbaum are fighting for what they have. Everyone else is now single filed out. Trouble, turn 3. Brady Walsh goes for a slide single car spin. It keeps Smith and Zennerbom away mostly from the main pack. Caution will not wave with the single car slide. We stay green. And this is your first time watching NR Night in America. Yes, we are very relaxed on cautions, including in the duels. If it is not going to impact the drivers that are oncoming or the racing up front, we usually keep it green. They have navigated the outside lane. That seemed to have not worked well. This will give a net gain opportunity to Lane Sanders, an opportunity to move forward for Andy Leach and Cody Meadows. Fight for the lead. Jackson buys Eric Lombard. Buys Bianco, 5 to go. Now you hear one side work, you try to get the other side going. 3 wide, top end of the speedway. Cody Meadows, Lane Sanders. Sanders stuck 3 wide middle. Two by two, nothing has changed from the race lead of buys, but the second lane coming has Bianco, has Kevin Champagne, Everett Counts, and a couple others in the fray. And you wonder when this thing is going to switch up, when it's going to adjust on them. Max Dinda, Daryl Mays, Gabriel Jordan. Have all somewhat been mostly unaffected. 3 to go. Champagne to second. Makes the move of Bianco. Kevin Champagne to the race lead. Drop to the bottom side of the racetrack. Jason Hall. Riding on in 4th. Mosteller, Counts, Meadows, Varas. Varas may have caught the wall. 1 drops back again, 2 to go. Kevin Champagne, Jackson buys. Buys has led the most laps in duel number 2. Champagne trying to close it out after multiple attempts in the second lane to get on past the 22. What's it gonna be? Salamanca, road to go in duel 2 at Daytona. Rada's watching on from 6. By sealed in the back bumper of Champagne. Buys to the outside, leaving Champagne to dry. Lombard gets blocked wide. Drag race to the finish. Dinda 48 shoves the 22. Lombard comes back across. Jackson buys, wins duel 2 at Daytona. Let's watch back. They're at the finish. If we have the time to do so. David Johnson advances, Chad Hornish does not. Clean in green through Duel 1 and Duel 2. And now we get to see what happens from here on out. But the good times continue to roll. 40 drivers have now set the grid. Cameron Chandler will lead us to green. Jackson Buys on the outside of row number 1. We'll speak with Buys. Buys, John Ramos, congratulations.
Thank you, John.
All right, Aero Package spoke about it with other drivers. Want your opinion?
It's not bad. It's easy for the top to fall back, and side draft is pretty bad. But outside of that, it drives a little bit decent. If you're going from top to the bottom on corner entry, it gets a little loose, but it drives great.
All right. Loose is fast. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
The suck up to the back of the car. Is it good? Is it not good?
If there's no one behind you, it's kind of bad. But besides that, if you've got someone behind you, it pulls up right up to spot the stop. So safe throughout this whole run.
Do you think tires are gonna affect at all?
I don't think they will. They might on corner or leaving pit road if we pit under green, but throughout the race, I don't think they will.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to rock and roll. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and say those magical words. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up 30 laps for the main event. You know, last time I was here, we had someone in attendance, or a couple of people in attendance. We had Christian Delgado, Jeff Perchatsky. They're all hanging out in the apartment before we went to Talladega. Currently, they are away racing. Left side of your screen, you're going to show the 40 driver field as they get ready to do battle. Once again, Tuesday night, we'll be back Friday with a whole different lineup. Maybe some money races. We're considering possibly doing some money races in NR night. See what they can do. Time to roll. Chandler Buys, Vila, Lambombard, Schmidt and Dyna, Tobin Mosteller, the Elite 8 of 40 drivers that will take the green flag. Let's light the fuse from the World Center of Racing. Schmidt in 6, Dyna in the 6th position now. Schmidt up to 5th, Mosteller in 8th. Cameron Chandler thunders off turn number 4 with a pack of 39 behind. He leads lap 1. We were caution free in Duel 1 and Duel 2, but we did have incidents that were borderline, that could have warranted a yellow. Do we see any in the main event? Already 3 wide. 8-9 rows back. Shoving, swaying, 1 around. Emerson Crawley will make contact with the inside retaining wall. But a single car spin off the racing surface. Enough to keep the race green. I don't think we're shocked that Vila is quick. I don't think we're shocked that Jackson Buys has speed as well. William Schmidt, Max Dyna, Mosteller in the 9th position. We see 3 wide, pushing, shoving outside the top 15. Bianco in 16th, Prefier in 17th. And continue to see a rundown of the entire top 20. Back to the top 20, should we say, the left side of your screen. Abraham Vila said, I want to leave this event. He's got it. And with 27 laps to go, the 30 thumbers it back to turns 1 and 2. Joe Armstrong in 15th. Outside lane, not generating the speed that you'd expect it to. Want to say hello to viewers in the chat. Jade Zachary, Brandon Harvey, Eric W., Christian Budd. We do want to ask the viewers in below, how's the audio of the stream, making sure there isn't any possible issues on that end. If there is, we do apologize. It has been a little while since we've done the streaming on the YouTube end, mainly because of the in-person broadcasting. Vila leading, goes to the outside. Cameron Chandler and William Schmidt on the inside lane. Vila drops below, opens the door for the 8. Jackson Buys, race leader to turn 3. Three wide swing. Mosteller catches the fence. Picks up Joseph Armstrong, and Jackson Buys now re-leads at Daytona. Eric Lambombard. Fabian Tobin, Jason Hall, William Schmidt. Nice to see Cody Workman back. It has been a little while, hasn't it? If you don't see me streaming, I'm probably broadcasting in person. Every week, guaranteed. 1 in the fence, deep in the field, that's the 6. Gets it back fired in the right direction. 24 laps to go from Daytona. It has mostly been clean and green. We have not had a caution. From Duel 1 to Duel 2, nor in the main event. Joseph Armstrong has dropped back. Lane Sanders has dropped back. Matter of fact, 3 wide behind the Joseph Armstrong 22. As everyone else goes back single file, Max Dinda has held on to the 2nd position. Goes to 5th. Zachary Steele in 10th. Riker Byerman 12th. Tobin 3rd, Hall 4th, Mosteller 5th. Vila, Lambombard, William Schmidt and Reyna. The thing about it is you can tell how unstable the machines are. I mean, it is high horsepower, but the turbulent air makes these cars go one way or the other. Hunsaker, 19th. Pfeiffer, Delgado's up in the 15th position. Davian Tobin in 3rd. 21 to go. William Schmidt in 12. Most in 5th. Cameron Chandler outside. Oh, he's playing with it. 20 to go. So no one has bested buys. He has led the last couple laps or so. Max Dinda has been hanging out in the second position. Davian Tobin, Jason Hall. Oh, trouble turn 1. Riker Byram up and into the fence, tearing up 6 or 7 machines. And with less than 20 to go, trouble up to the west end of the speedway. Let's see it. And not the best view there. We were watching on from a different drone shot. It was Riker Byram where things definitely went for a miss. Abraham Vila got a piece of it. Oh, it was actually before that. Eric Lambombard. Check again. That is true. I have changed the schedule before if enough people want the schedule to change. What a shot that was. Delgado's coming to the pits. Abraham Vila as well. Gavin Austin. So Jackson Buys is the race leader. Let's go ahead and chime in with some drivers. We'll start with Riker Byram. Byram, John Ramos, what happened out there?
I'm not sure. I assume the two in front of me just got caught up on each other, pushing a little too hard. Oh, almost missed the pit box. Hold on. Jeez. Yeah, it looks like, oh boy, a lot of damage. Yeah, it looks like they just lost it in front of me. I had almost nowhere to go. I almost avoided it, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think I can get back out there though, so.
All right. Yeah, I was worried about that. It kind of just came all together. We're not seeing a lot of wrecking in this package. It's almost reminiscent of how it was back in the day, but when it does happen, it happens to take out a good amount of machines. You saw it unfold, you expect more of it.
I think so, just because it seems like this car, if you don't have somebody behind you, it's very, very easy easy to lose the cars in front of you, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I think everybody's trying to stay really close together. It almost looks like a synchronized spin that happened in front of me. 2 or 3 cars took off at the same exact time from a bad push. So yeah, honestly, I think that's what's going to happen again if something happens. It's going to be another bad push just like that.
All right.
Fun times.
Fun times indeed. We're trying to see if we can get them out of the grass. If there is a rule, if they continue to go in the grass, it is an automatic L1 penalty. For the leaders that have been going down there, that would give Jason Hall the race lead, and they're doing it again. Max Dinda and Jackson Buys. So we are watching.
I enjoyed this car quite a bit. I just think, you know, the side draft is brutal. I'm sure some people have probably noticed that. It's very brutal, this thing.
All right. Well, okay, side draft. What about the suck up to the car? Is it good or no?
It's tough. Like I said, if you don't have somebody behind you, even if there's a pack of 7 cars in front of you in line, it's almost impossible to just get right back up to them. You have to have somebody behind you. Otherwise, there's like no chance at all to get any sort of run. It's just real slow to get back up to them.
All right. So we'll get ready for a restart. It'll be 16 laps to go. What are you expecting for the finish?
I can honestly see a lot of people just biding their time to the last few laps. So, just because of how tough it is, if you make a move, you got to make it work. Because if somebody doesn't follow you, you're dropping like a rock, and it's very possible you lose the pack. So, look for a lot of attempts, I should say, and a lot of failures.
All right. So it looks like Dinda and Jackson Buys, after leading, will be going to the tail of the field because they were hanging out on the grass multiple times. That is a rule. We haven't had to use that rule in almost 2 years. But they were doing it multiple times, so the drivers that were dominating at one point will now go to the rear. Riker Byram, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and drag him back. 16 laps remain. Fords now take up the front row. It'll be Mosteller. It'll be Jason Hall. Scladel. Chandler, Bianco, Vargas, Jordan, and Prather make up the rest. Mosteller, well, he's been dominant in our night in America for quite some time now, has the most e-ticket wins at 4. Let's go green again, 16 remaining from Daytona. Blink out big time from the drivers up front. Bianco, Prather, Justin Champagne back to 14th. Clarino. Armstrong up to 17th, and White back to 20th. Scladel in the 5th spot. Vades in 4th. 3 wide, trying to get generated on the outside. Cameron Chandler up to 2nd. Mosteller continues to lead. Second half of the race underway. Gatto in 20th. Riker Byram in 21st. Matthew C. White. Vades, Gabriel Jordan. $13 to go. And Champagne drops on back. Was in the third lane and nobody went with him. Owen Zenderbaum to the bottom side of the racetrack. Cameron Chandler, P2, 12 to go. William Schmidt in 8th, Lane Sanders in 11th, Christian Delgado in 14th, Gavin Austin in 16th. Single file on the bottom. Maximilian Bianco in 5th. Will come down to 11 laps remaining for the World Center of Racing. Most continues to lead. Jason Hall, Cameron Chandler. Once again, we are streaming this Friday. I want to say welcome back to everyone. I know there wasn't any announcement for this stream. We didn't know we were going to be able to do it until maybe about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock Central Time. William Schmidt in 8th. Jaden Reyna in 9th. Andres Vades in 10th. Chandler P2. Has not been able to make a move on Marcella, and now it's 9 to go. There is separation deeper in the field. Trouble from cars that were involved in other incidents. The question is now, how recent was that? We'll watch back. After watching the leaders, there was some moves, there was some shuffling. Nothing back there warranting a caution. Let them race. Sclano in the 4th spot. Jason Hall in 3rd. Travis Prather. Owen Zenderbaum. Come to 7 to go this time. Reyna on the bottom side of the racetrack. Dropping back, Group 1 has separated from Group 2. together in 6. Cameron Chandler. Seal in the back bumper, Daniel Mosteller. Kevin Austin, Lane Sanders, Kevin Champagne. Jason Hall, P3. Six to go, we'll come to 5 to go this time by. No one has jolted out of line to make a move on Mosteller. And with less cars, less opportunities for others to strike. So Chandler's got to hook up with Hall. That's the only way that he can make it work. He's got to pull away, let Most get out to a lead, drag the brake, hook up with the Ford behind, hook up with a Chevrolet if you want to get the extra tow, and maybe make a slingshot move. Staying full on the gas is not going to make the difference. Abraham Vila, lap traffic, moves into the second groove. Four to go. Bianco, Zetterbaum, William Schmidt. There's 8 drivers in that group. Delgado, Gavin Austin, mostly running the same schemes. Lane Sanders, Owen Lebsack. Yeah, he's still pushing. I don't know if he's going to try to wait to the last moment. With this package, there's no guarantee that's going to work. Starts backing up now. I think now he starts swiping. If you get a run with Hall, who with the lap traffic ahead, do you possibly make a move? 3 to go. Connor Lyons with the VIP, thank you so much. I want to say welcome back to you as well. Bianco, P5, waiting for an opportunity. Most has not had to make a move. Does Cameron Chandler get his first win in NR? Or does Most have another tally in the win column? 2 to go. Lap traffic to the outside. This separation needs to drag it a little bit more. And Jason Hall's front bumper is going to be sealed to Chandler's back to then make a move to the outside. He's going to do it. It's going to be on the backstretch. I don't think he can possibly do it in a turns 3 and 4. You give the driver ahead of you the opportunity to think it's going to happen to the last lap where this package doesn't produce that much pull. You're not giving yourself the best option, but we'll see. Prove the yapper wrong. Salamanca, 1 to go from Daytona. Top 3 breakaway, side by side for 4th and 5th. Here's Jason Hall. Now this is what he needs to back up right here. Back up to Hall. Force Mosteller out there and then make a slingshot. Final time down the back straightaway. Jason Hall, Cameron Chandler, chasing the 87 Ford off turn number 4. Chandler to the outside, Mosteller to cover. Drops back to the bottom. Another double up, and it's going to be Connecticut-born Daniel Mosteller winning at Daytona. Was not able to make it work for second and third. Watch back. And we believe Jason Hall will not be allowed to race at round number 2 because he did wreck the race winner after the line. And that will mean Mose is back in victory there. Let's talk to your race winner. Mosteller, John Ramos, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you expect it to come off turn 4?
I was a little worried about the run there, but there weren't enough cars behind us to really do something. So I think it was just kind of watch what he did and just pull away from the side track when he did get to me. Business as usual. It wasn't that hard, honestly.
All right. Fun indeed. We head to Charlotte next, and let's do this. We're going to have a poll. You guys get to vote what car we use at Charlotte. What car should we put up?
What car?
ARCA Gen 6 is definitely going to be one of them. The Gen 4, as we saw, what are the final 2?
I'd say Xfinity. What Xfinity over there?
Xfinity, and what else?
IndyCar? No. Yeah, I think
Next Gen?
yeah.
All right. Those are the votes for Charlotte. A lot of drivers seem to be very displeased with what's been going on, at least recently with iRacing on the oval side. Have you been able to chime in?
Well, specifically with this car, I'm not a fan of the package. I wish they kept it the same because it was a good package before when it first came out, and then they tweaked it to, I guess, make it more realistic. And this is I don't know if it's realistic, but it's definitely very frustrating to run.
What makes it frustrating?
There's a pretty big bubble, and I think you probably saw it on the last lap there on the back straightaway where he backed up for a run, and I literally just
took it away.
Him. I moved up the track to line up with him, and he stalled out.
Wow.
You need a lot of cars, and with the drafting, you lose the draft so easily. Like we had like a 5-car lead pack at the end, because if you run side by side for too long, you lose the pack, and it's like impossible to catch back up. So I think that's what everybody's frustrations are with the car.
Wow, well, ARCA Gen 6 is winning this. Is ARCA Gen 6 good at Charlotte?
I like it. I like the ARCA car.
What's the best oval car on the service right now?
Oh, I'd say Xfinity, but
still?
Yeah, they made the next gen worse with the whole dirty air, the whole realism thing. I appreciate the realism part of it, but I think
you want to bring the fun part back.
Yes, it was fun before, but Xfinity car on top easily.
Do you think they have the opportunity to make it better than IRL? And if they should make it better, because I'm not gonna lie, we used to have a great super speedway package with the next gen. I still think it's fine now. Like, don't be wrong, I actually like the super speedway package we have with the next gen. I think we have drivers that know how to utilize it right and break the mold. But what we had before was unbelievable.
Yeah, in real life, it's gotten better over time, honestly. I wish it was replicated on the game, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to go racing here, and what looks to be maybe a matter of moments. And our night in America, feeling victories all year long. What are you excited for?
Ooh, is the ARCA car winning?
It's ARCA, for sure.
Oh yeah, I think people are really going to enjoy it. I think you're still going to get that pack racing that everybody loves, but tires are going to matter. Best of the best will win, definitely. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
This is race number 2. No guarantee of a race number 3 tonight, but we're back Friday for the first time in how long?
Couple years.
No, I wouldn't say a couple years. I would say more or less. Well, remember, we do e-tickets on Friday. So for an NR night in America, ooh, man, I don't even know. Did I stream in an off week? Because usually when it's an off week, I go visit my family for in-person broadcasting. Unless it is an e-ticket that week.
I've probably been since spring, I'd assume.
I would say spring. Spring, January, February, March, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hey, how's the cold? Are you guys getting snow? We're gonna bring it back to the studios.
We had we had our first snow flurries today. Pretty awesome, but up here, it's
oh, it's today? Because we had ours yesterday.
Yeah, it was snowing a little bit today. Nothing to close anything. But it's exciting to see the first snow of the year.
Apparently, we're gonna get a lot more snow this year, and then it has been in a while. At least in Tennessee, that's what the prediction is. I mean.
Yeah,
is it actually going to be? We're going to find out.
I hope so. Here in Connecticut, we've been kind of disappointed the last couple of years. And
really?
When I was a baby, we had blizzards all the time, and now, we're lucky to get a couple inches per storm. We're definitely due up here.
Yeah, I mean, last year in Tennessee, it was... We got a lot. I mean, I had to drive in snow. That was a little bit weird, including from where I came from. I think I've seen snow every year since 2022, so 22 season, 23 season, 24 season. This could be the 4th season of seeing snow, 3rd year in a row. So,
that's pretty awesome.
Well, technically I did see snow. I saw snow yesterday, but I mean, it was snow flurries. Nothing was really sticking. I heard East Tennessee it was sticking. So, I'm kind of just looking around because it was not supposed to snow yesterday, and it did.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to snow today. I was pretty surprised when I looked out the window and I saw it coming down.
Well, how about this? Actually, the northern lights are faintly visible in Florida right now. I'm gonna have to go outside at the end of the stream. That's another reason why I'm almost considering just sticking with 2 races. I really want to see. I had the opportunity to see the northern lights in Nashville, but we had a race and I wasn't able to get north quick enough to at least see with my phone. But they are visible tonight. At least, apparently they're visible with a phone in Tennessee. Today, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's like the best where it's supposed to be like really good. You ever seen the Northern Lights?
I don't think I have.
I know we got Tennessee viewers. Can you see it? Anybody on a mountain? See with the horizon? That'd be pretty cool. I know Chattanooga. Well, I mean, if I went to Chattanooga, I would go south. But somewhere in Kentucky, any of the mountain. We do have a little bit of mountain ranges in northern Middle Tennessee, so
Smoky Mountains.
Well, that's not the Smoky Mountains. Smokies are in east.
Well, sorry, that's the only mountain I know in Tennessee.
Why am I not wearing a 100% polyester Rusty Wallace shirt? I was feeling polo today. I've been on a very professional run recently. We'll get the throwback shirts. Did you guys like the throwback shirts? I think every time I wore it, I've got nothing but praise for it. I don't know. I'm surprised Jeff didn't take the Bass Pro shirt that I had. Not the reelin' and wheelin' one with the late model, the real one. Because we were going to trade. Actually, there was a point that we were all going to trade retro shirts. I was going to take Christian's Busch Light 2016 Harvick shirt, and I was going to give him something. I don't know. Like, I know in theme parks they have pin trading, and NASCAR, I guess we have retro shirt trading. I'm a big Dollywood. Dollywood. Definitely Dollywood.
I think I've been there once.
I've been to Dollywood a couple times. I do like Dollywood. I'm not the type of person that has to go to Dollywood every week, but I do like Dollywood. Dollywood's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. I barely remember it. I was like in 1st 6th grade when we went.
I love the
It was
roller
pretty cool
coasters
place.
in Dollywood. Pretty cool.
I think I
Wild
went up-
Eagle.
yeah.
I've had family that went to Dollywood recently. I might head to Pigeon Forge soon. I might head to Gatlinburg soon. Know a couple people that just came back from that area, so we will see. Looking at some things, I did update the cameras, so give me one moment.
Shout out here to my close sponsor.
Oh my goodness, did they take out my camera? Oh, they did not. Okay. Oh, they may have taken out my camera. We'll see. I guess we'll find out if they took out the cameras for this event. All right. Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, always a lot of fun when we go racing there in person. Charlotte, ARCA, what are you expecting, Demos?
I think we're gonna have a very fun race on our hands.
All right.
That's what I think.
Once again, you guys can join in now. The session is up. Password is IDK. Let's go trackside and...
Hey, whoa. I
Well-
have to thank HGTV.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they chewed me out after you dragged me in, dragged me out, and I didn't say anything. Shout out to him, shout out to Christian. Appreciate it.
All right. Are they paying you to race today? Or
No,
is that the reason why you got 4 wheels on the car?
That's why I got 4 wheels on the car. That's why I
All
have
right.
a wrap on the car. They did force me to say that, but just had to get it out.
Making sure to make an announcement for all the viewers watching, all the drivers watching. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Wait, it's looking like it's going to be the final race of the night, unless we do go ahead and break the like threshold. Nonetheless, Jacob Wilkerson is here. You know what, Demos? Where are you? I like doing this for qualifying.
Oh,
Take us around the
okay.
track. Come on. Take us around the track.
Okay.
Show and tell, Demos.
You commentate. I'll drive.
Oh, come on. You're speaking to the viewers. Come on.
All right, here's pit exit.
Oh, my
Make sure you-
goodness.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Explain how to drive the track. Inside lane, outside lane. You explain it to me all the time.
Oh, well, if you want to go fast, you want to rip the top.
Okay.
You want to burn up the tires, so you kind of have to pick and choose when you're going to do it. I like to chill on the bottom for a bit, save my tires, and let everyone else burn their stuff up. But as the run goes on, you're going to migrate to the top as it kind of gets hard to pass. That's really it.
All right. So top lane for now. Oh, you hit the wall. We all saw that. I want to point out we all
Yeah.
just saw what you did. Are we making you nervous?
Well, I haven't run this car in a long time. I have to relearn.
That is true. Oh, a lot of people actually haven't. Has iRacing... Okay, just be blunt. Has iRacing been dead recently?
I feel like on the oval side, yes. But
Really?
For me, yeah.
What happened? I mean, I feel like you're like the juggernaut. Everybody knows you in this community.
I just think the next gen was kind of the nail in the coffin with how bad it drives. People just don't have fun, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I look back at the past and think it was awesome, and I just hate how today looks. I don't really know.
Well, I mean, you're thinking about like how 2022 was.
Yeah, I always think of that as the peak, not just of like NR9, but like iRacing as a whole. Like the names on there, it was super fun. Like when you're running a Dega lobby, you see TCB, you see all these people, and then they're not there anymore. It's kind of weird.
Well, the servers have changed as well. So how did the car drive then? Was it more cartoony, or was it hard? What was it like?
I think it was more cartoony. And on top of that, the old damaged model, that was a lot of fun with how it would fling you in the air 1,000 feet.
Okay, that was not fun for the broadcasting side.
But I think having those aspects of a video game in a quote simulator made it a lot more fun. I just think maybe the more realistic and serious route is kind of I mean, what do I know? I don't really know. I'm just someone that drives the cars, drives fun occasionally. Wonder what other people think about it. I know a lot of people have different views on it.
All right. Well, you're still here. We still have e-tickets coming up, so Hopefully all is well, stays well. We still got a good amount of guys hanging out with us tonight. 50 laps, that will be at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Moss Zeller, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead and drag him back. Josh Kenyon, how's it going?
Hello.
How's it been?
It's been pretty good.
How's the snow?
You know what? I was driving back from Ohio, and I didn't get my snow tires on yet.
So are you confirmed you're going to UNOH?
I am.
All right.
All accepted. Really cool, actually. If you don't know what that college is, you're living under a rock because
They sponsor everything.
Dude, they're awesome. If you guys should really look into it. It's really cool.
So there's people that are from UNOH that all the time come to the fairgrounds for the Nashville races. Are you going to be trying to do that?
Yeah, I will. I'm hoping to work out, do a little meetup.
That'd be cool. Because there's definitely like programs in there to go to short tracks.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the first time you go to the fairgrounds, including if there's like an entry list of over 25, oh, get ready for the pro side. You're gonna have an absolute blast.
I heard you had a blast with the Chase Crawl too.
Yeah. So we did tell everybody. I did run into Chase Crawl.
Yeah.
And Charlie and his brother.
Yeah. But yeah, it started just downpouring, snowing. I like the snow. I'm actually glad it's gonna snow a lot more because people ski or snowboard. They know all the jokes about the Northeast, how bad the snow is, and since it's gonna snow a lot, I'm actually really excited.
So where is UNOH? Is it close to anything?
It's like almost on the border of Indiana. It's in Lima.
Really?
Lima Land. They own Lima Land. It's their track.
Is it in Lima, Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
and on the way back, I actually I stopped by Mansfield Speedway. It was all locked up, but
wow.
Yeah.
Robbie's gonna call races there. You gotta go there.
Yeah, Robbie, Matt Tiff owns the track. They've actually been doing some pretty cool YouTube videos.
At some point, I'm gonna head out to Mansfield. I would love to just see it.
Yeah, it's really cool what they're doing there. They got motocross going up there. I think they're gonna do go-karts there too.
Is Robbie the voice of it? He's gonna be the voice of the track, right?
Yeah, he is. Yep. They actually just went to the SEMA show last week in Vegas.
Wow.
Yep. Not to plug a different channel, but
no, he's doing great things. I mean, listen, you can go. I think that we're all at the point where just explaining for the ones that want to do anything play-by-play. If you love racing and you want to do play-by-play, sim racing is a good start. It's been proven by now multiple people.
Yep.
Robbie, I think also myself, right? Yep. You can go from sim to reality. Blake McCandless as well, one of them. Evan Pasoko. If you could be, and I know iRacing is expensive. I understand that. At least right now, the oval side's in a big bear market for the ones that understand what a bear market is. But NR 2003 is free. The mods are free. You learn to download that. Download some tracks that you know and love, and just get the reps in. I'm telling you, that's kind of where I started when I went to the PC. I know I did Project Cars 2 and a couple of NASCAR Heat stuff, but NR 2003 and then into iRacing is where it really kicked off.
Yeah, sorry, I was DQing Jason Hall for wrecking me for the last race. I think it's Jason or it's Jaden. I'm sorry, whoever one of them.
What? Gavin Austin has a great back bumper. I'm sorry. I just have to get that. It says get off my, which means he's going to get wrecked. I want someone quote this. He's going to get wrecked for that back bumper. When people put that stuff on their bumper, they usually end up wrecking.
Hey, maybe I'll feed him a little front bumper. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and let you go. Josh Kane, thank you so much. Race fans, let's get ready to go one more time. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Charlotte Motor Speedway, always fun, always a blast. Sells out every year for the Coca-Cola 600. The Arc Menard Series heads there once a year, and we get ready to be a part of it. Great field of machines, line up 2 by 2. Sit back, relax, and enjoy for 50 laps of action in North Carolina. If you're just tuning in, we say hello and welcome. Round number 2 of NR Night in America kicks off on this Tuesday evening. Let's light the fuse from Concord, North Carolina. Dylan Basin, lane 2, lines up with Kevin Austin. Mosteller up and into the fence. Jacob Wilkerson, Xander McKinney. Trouble spinning. Deeper in the field, Cody Workman, and the caution will wave. Lane Sanders got a piece of it, Abraham Vila. And lap 1, turns 3 and 4, run to the yellow. Watch back on a replay. What all unfolded? Or was it possibly Lane Sanders? Watch again. I would say so. Lane Sanders going up. Catching a part of the safer barrier, we're under the yellow. Well, I guess we get to go ahead and interview Josh Kenyon again. He was a part of the wreck as well with Lane Sanders. Oh, matter of fact, let's go ahead and just interview Lane himself. Lane, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Whoops.
Okay, you said whoops, so you're taking blame for it.
Yeah, I went off.
Man, I was kind of hoping you weren't, so I could go back to the replay.
I went off in that corner, and I forgot that this car does not turn in traffic, and I also forgot that tapping the brakes to get it to rotate also does not work.
All right. Well, is this another one that possibly had an aero package update?
No, it's been like this. Where's the pace car, John?
It is. Well, I'm not supposed to help you, but it is off turn 4. You're very quiet, Lane. What's going on?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure this stuff out.
Okay, well, Lane Sanders will try to figure that out. Josh Kenyon, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Well, as quickly as we talked to you, you were ended up in the fence, Lane Sanders, taking blame for it.
Oh, really?
Is the car okay?
We're about to find out. I don't know. I'm not the greatest here, but I felt like I was actually pretty fast on that little stretch, and I actually didn't see what happened, but all I saw was me getting stuffed in the fence by Lane, and usually it's a no. But, you know, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt to his credit this time, so good on Lane. And,
Good on Lane? Did you say that? Wow, I never thought I'd hear that word come out of your mouth.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll get back at it. I don't know if I'll win, but hopefully we're aiming for a top 10 today. And hope everybody's enjoying the stream. And this race is going to be so much better than the last one. I'm sorry. But, yeah, it's good.
All right.
Thank you to all the veterans.
Heck yeah. Veterans Day stream. Drivers lining up 2 by 2. Let's get ready to go again. William Schmidt this time on the inside. Dylan Basin on the outside. We'll get ready to rock and roll once more. Chevy on Toyota for the restart zone. We're back underway at Charlotte. First time off turn 4, no issues. William Schmidt leads that lap. Blink out a base hit on the outside lane. He's still hauling. Oh, trouble. Jacob Wilkerson catches Smith, catches others. Caution will wave again. Unfortunate wreck. Let's see the replay. Just got high up into the outside wall. Try to lock it down. Wasn't able to. Watch again, this time from the in-car. Big impact. I want to say this for all the viewers watching. If you see the Northern Lights, let me know, including the state. If you are under Florida, or not under Florida, if you are under Tennessee and you can see it, please let me know. Because I'm ready to go walk outside and see what they look like. "41 laps to go this time by. We'll restart with 40. As we'll get the one to go. William Schmidt, Dylan Basin will line up after a wreck with Jacob Wilkerson, causing yet another restart. Virtually no cautions in that first race. We'll get ready to go again. Schmidt and Basin, Austin and Mosteller. Line up 2 by 2 as we get ready to go again. Multiple cars out of this race. Let's try it once more. "41 to go from Charlotte. Workman, Dinda, Delgado. Gavin Austin. To the bottom side of the racetrack. Mosteller right with him. Schmidt able to clear. McKinney on the outside. 3 wide still. Cody Workman. is there and in 7th. Fight for the lead. Mason on the bottom, Schmidt on the outside. Mason paints the I was gonna say yellow line. Paints the blue line on the inside, and he takes the race lead. Hornish, Tobin McKinney, Max Dinda, Schmidt 3 wide top, takes it back. Most to 3rd, Basin in 2nd. Okay, so nothing really visible from Tampa. .37 to go. Mason is there, Schmidt is there. Cross again. Schmidt to the inside. Basin fights back on top. Nearly catches the wall. 35 left. A push from Mose. Opportunity from Austin. .34 left. It's still 3 wide. No one's been able to change. Schmidt falls to 2nd. Covers Austin on the outside. New leader for Charlotte, USA, Moss Steller. And Schmidt wants it again on the bottom. Christian Delgado, Cody Workman. Max Tynan, that's outside the top 3. Four drivers in a scrum. Schmidt retakes the race lead. And Austin's back in 3rd. Fight again inside. Left side's over the transition. And back to single file. Eric Lambombard. Ganger, Hornish, Champagne. It'll be 30 to go this time by. Mason for the lead. He's got it. But Austin has the momentum, passing the grass. And the question is, can he clear? Basin fights back. Basin holds on. .28 to go. Davian Tobin, Cody Workman in the mix as well. They continue to shuffle, they continue to dance, put Christian Delgado into second. When was the last time you've seen Delgado in the top 5 competing for a win? It's been a while, 26 left. And Schmidt's tracking top. Up to the shelf. Basin in the middle. Delgado is there. Schmidt into Delgado, there he goes. Caution away, 25 to go. And we can watch back. Four, five, six machines all clumped together. And bang. Watch again. Schmidt just came down on most, and that was it. All right, pit road's open. 24 left. Everyone comes for takers. Let's talk to Delgado. You know, I never thought I'd interview you for being this close to the front, and I hope that does not come off terribly. Christian Delgado, what's up?
I mean, I really like this ARCA car, so I mean, mile and a half. It's one of my better car track combos, but yeah, it was fun while we were up there, but I mean, obviously, I drove my way up there. We started, outside the top 10, worked our way up to top 2. I mean, I don't think it's over yet.
I don't think so.
It's not over till it's over. So.
What's the grip level like?
It's okay. I mean, it's the ARCA car, so you can kind of push it pretty hard. And I think I pushed it a little bit too hard trying to get up to the front there, but we'll see what we can do. No damage, so surprisingly. I don't know how, but I guess lucky me, but yeah.
Is something up with the servers? Because we've been seeing a lot more netcode.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about today. Like, Demos obviously sitting behind me. He didn't see any contact. And what he said is he netcode hooked me up into Schmidt. Schmidt came down and it just kind of an accordion. But we saw netcode between Wilkerson and Gavin earlier this race, and then I think Lane and even Josh's was netcode as well. So I don't know.
All right.
I think we're still up here inside the top 10, so I think it could be worse.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to try it again. We'll get the one to go this time by. Think this thing goes caution free?
I don't know. I think I think we can go caution free. I just think once again it depends on the netcode stuff. So I think we have the ability to, but once again it's gonna be down to the servers and stuff.
All right. 22 to go. Will be 21. Next time by Christian Delgado. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Been fun to watch all this stuff go down. Oh, we went to the wrong one, didn't we? Oh, I was trying to drag someone. And I guess we can, well, there's a reason why Gavin is now here. I thought I was dragging you up here.
All right.
It's an interesting back bumper. I'm surprised that hasn't gotten ripped off.
Dude, there's like 200 people running this paint. It's crazy.
Really? And it's your scheme,
Yeah.
like it's your custom scheme.
Yeah, it was like the most popular paints.
Wow.
I think people just like mixed it for like an actual like rev car.
All right, 21 to go. What do you think?
I feel good. I wish we stayed green there. I was trying to save the tires. Now I think that was just garbage. So I don't know. I'm feeling fine right now. First race in a while, and I think I'm gonna be good. So I don't know. That's about it.
All right, good luck. We're going to go ahead and let him go. Let's go, and let's go green. 21 laps to go from Charlotte, USA. It's a shootout. Let's see it. Bombard on the bottom. Austin ripping top. Basin closes the door. 3 wide. Cody Workman inside. 3 wide still. Lays on Austin. Forces him up near the wall. And Basin moves to second. Dylan Basin in the lead, 19 left. Noah Ganger catches the fence. Lamb Bombard. Mason, Austin, Mosteller. Oh, Workman. Cut down in front of Delgado. Collects William Schmidt and others. Not many cars left. Racing, let him ride. $18 to go. Austin versus a blinking Basin. $17 left. Kevin Champagne, Christian Delgado, they'll fight for 6th. Delgado, big fan of Sabrina Carpenter, always running her schemes. Austin P2, 16 to go. Austin on the bottom, Basin right with them, gets the left sides on the transition. Tries it again. Once more. Noah Ganger. One way or the other, it's going to try to work again. Basin blinks. Austin P2. Basin in the lead. And Mo sits in fourth. Will be 11 to go this time by. With a throttle input on the outside. Now 4 at rest, single file. Austin to the bottom, Ganger to the outside. Mosteller sitting in fourth. Now Basin leads, give him maybe a car late, but another blink. Yeah, usually this is a neat ticket. He would have pulled the pit road right away. It is not getting better. He has had serious internet issues of times before. Eric Bombard. Most P4. Will be 10 to go this time. Wanting, swing. There he is. Austin on the bottom, Mose on the outside. Ganger lined up. How's that gonna work off exit? Austin a shove. Back bumper to Mosteller. Ganger jumps wide. Bombard on the bottom. Seven to go this time. Seven to go. Austin shoves Mosteller, Basin up top. Bombard in view. He rides in fourth. Ganger in fifth, Delgado in sixth. Rose to the outside. 5 to go. Mason sits the leader. No change yet, but laps fading away. 4 remain from Charlotte, USA. And now the question is what to do. Three to go. Well, if it's going to work, it's going to have to be soon. Mo's having to cover second, but trying to go for the lead. Two to go. He's got it. Mosteller bottom, Basin top. Austin shoved to the back bumper. Salamanca, 1 to go from North Carolina. Gavin Austin from 3rd to 1st. But Basin gets the run off the outside. 3 wide for the race lead. Austin's 2 on the outside, Basin middle, Mosteller downstairs. Basin into Austin, Mosteller gets tagged. Daniel Mosteller will sweep the night at Charlotte. Unbelievable. Two for 2. You know, we could go away for 3 weeks. We're still going to have good racing. That's just how it goes. At our night in America, for victories all year long. Watch back. And enjoy the finish. Three wide and hold on. And Christian Delgado almost came back. Was second and change back. Watch again, different vantage point. Well, this is just a side dish of what you'll get Friday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. And our Night in America returns for another night of action. Fun, exciting racing, and it's back with us. I want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in so far from this point. And we'll see you Friday. For the Kufandy fans, we'll see you live on Amazon this Thursday night. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in, and we'll see you once again Friday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. This has been at our Night in America. I'm John Ramos saying so long.